absolutely no steam left in this Pally. He's just run out of stuff.
Yep.
Like, sure, he's got a decently full board at this point, but there's, like, very little you can actually do with it, especially with the card advantage. He's just being ground down again. I don't see where he goes from here. Like, unless he gets Divine Favor.
Yeah, Divine Favor is something that you just gotta hope for. Spikered Steed is gonna give him a little bit of value here.
It's gonna help.
Yeah, but for how long? Because he does have the transform all minions.
Yeah,
Kazakus potion.
No.
Not the best choices off of this, but he goes for. Of course, he stole the Spikered Steed. Yeah. It's a card you didn't want to see as the aggressive Murloc Paladin.
Still no Kazakus though.
Nope, I think he's just. I'm not sure. He doesn't want to do it with his minion right now.
No.
But I wonder what he's saving it for. If he's. Potentially, I think he's hoping for a Tyrion to come down, but looking at the list, I don't think there's a Tyrion in the deck. There is no Tyrion in the deck. So.
Alright, there we go.
Getting rid of the Spikered Steed minion, but leaving up the Stegodon.
Yeah.
Valen's Chosen, and the Vol'jin. Not a card I see too terribly often, but definitely used in. Yes.
Just clearing the board pretty systematically.
Just leaving that Murloc Paladin with little to no resources and only 12 cards in the deck left.
Big ups to Vegas though. Yeah.
+3 attack adds that value so you can clear off the Stegodon. Still got to worry about that Vol'jin. 6/6 right now.
We still haven't seen Reno either, so it's like.
Yeah, he didn't even need Reno for this.
Yeah.
For both the matchups, really. He kind of just burnt him down without him, but threw down Reno just to drive that nail.
Because right now, even if the Pally gets rolling by some miracle, he's going to run right into a Reno soon. So.
Oh yeah, very soon. And he does know that that's a Kazakus potion in his hand, but you have to expect a Reno to be coming pretty soon. Pushing for more face damage. Sunkeeper Tarim. Just a little bit too much mana to clear the board there. But it would also get rid of his Sunkeeper Tarim as the opponent would take it. It does a good job clearing the board and leaving the Sylvanas against a 1/1. But yeah. Valen's Chosen is top decked.
Ooh, yeah.
And the Divine Favor that came
way too late.
Yes. Now he's got more cards than the Reno Priest.
Just never a situation you want to be in. Alright. Here comes Tarim. And he's a mildly threatening board at this point.
Yes, and I think he's hoping that the Sylvanas will steal one of these 3/3 Murlocs and not Tarim himself.
Yeah, which is sort of a gamble though. That's like saying, okay, I have a 33% chance that I'm not screwed.
Yeah, and as we saw last game, the Tarim was stolen.
Right,
We'll see how it goes. Oh, and it takes a Murloc.
Stand ready.
Spikered Steed. Probably going to throw it on the Murloc, would be my guess. As he did. Yep. So he goes forward, draws one card off of the Divine Favor. But picks up a Murloc War Leader.
That's turning around quite nicely for him, actually.
And here comes the Kazakus Potion. Clearing off everything that he just had.
And getting some cards on top of it as well.
Yep.
That's a setup board state as well.
Not the best demons in the world. The Pit Lord will deal 5 damage to himself. If he had that and Reno Jackson, it could be good. But the Dragonfire Potion is going to clear the board pretty nicely here. Or even the Light Bomb. Just a little bit too late right after the board clear.
And our Pally's looking down the barrel of only having 5 more cards on deck, so...
It's looking pretty good for Sippy Wee. Not the... I don't know what I would go with here. Probably the Death Rattle, just to keep minions on the board right now. That'll probably be my guess. Stealth almost does nothing. Divine Shield gets 1 trade. Yeah. He gets to keep a Murloc on the board. Free hero power every turn. Ooh, just out of range. That's 11 damage. Or 10, I can't count. It's 10 damage. He's hoping that he doesn't get that Reno.
Yeah, this is coming down to the line.
Ooh.
Is someone injured?
Gonna heal his own minion. Hopefully get that Reno coming off.
Hey!
And there it is. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
That sucks. So close and yet so far.
Oh, you gotta play to your outs, and that's exactly what he did, and it paid off.
RN Jesus, dude. RN Jesus. Alright.
Oh,
Out comes the Succubus. And I think that's it for Rafina for this game.
yeah, you
Yep,
just
there we go.
bottom right. Well played.
Right, good stuff.
He did have, I think it was 7 cards left in his deck, so it was still a pretty small chance to draw a Reno off the top there, but played to his outs, got that Reno, went back up to 30, and that was just it. Nothing else you can do there as the Murloc Paladin. But now Sapiwi has to win with that Reno Mage, which we saw lose to the Aggro Shaman. But the Aggro Paladin hasn't been doing too well. I wonder if he's going to go with Pirate Warrior here. And he does.
You asked for it.
But Rafina still has to get a win with the Murloc Paladin, which hasn't been doing too well. held its own against the Reno Priest until Reno was drawn, obviously, but Pirate Warrior is a much stronger deck. Being tier 1, number 1.
Well,
I think I think Pirate Warrior's been number 1 for probably the past 4 months. It's been absolutely ridiculous in this meta.
so far the aggro has been insufficient. So.
Fly, Polly.
Yes, against the control. See how this matchup goes. So Pee-wee definitely is going to want the Reno Jackson in this matchup and all the board clears he can possibly have.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Double 1-drop. Looking to clear the Mana Worm right now, as that's the bigger threat. No pirates. But he doesn't need Pirates energy right now. Except with the South Sea Captain, it could have buffed him up a little bit.
What now?
I wonder what he's thinking of playing. Probably the... Yeah, I was looking at that taunt. Heal him back up to full.
Sorry, I'm fine. I was trying to deal with an admin issue that's cropped up.
Death does not scare me.
He can clear the Death Lord, but it's going to take a few resources from the Pirate Warrior. See what he gets out of it.
Corcoran?
Ship's Cannon.
Oh, that's not bad. That is not too shabby.
No, it's not. He can play 2 pirates next turn, but Bloodsail Raider is not going to be getting the value it wants from the weapon. Not needing the cannon value, but going with the Death Spite. I didn't even realize that the mage had picked up the Reno Jackson, so I'm sure he's feeling pretty safe right about now. Just keeping the board clear. Yep, I think just dropping Toshli, yep. That's what he goes for. Toshli is a card that I have not seen in probably years play in top decks, but it's made a comeback in Reno Mage and Quest Mage. Which I'm glad that Ungaro actually brought these cards back that I've never really seen a whole lot of play. It's made things fun.
Right, sorry. Yes, this is looking pretty good for the, what's your basic assessment of this? I'd say this looks pretty good for the warrior. He doesn't have the best, sort of card advantage in the world, obviously, but he has a pretty decent